Peace. What's happening, good people? This gift here for Payusnomind, and today we're talking about YouTube monetization post the changes. For those that don't know, you can no longer monetize your YouTube channel directly through YouTube by joining the partnership program unless you have 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 minutes watched. So if you don't meet that threshold, then you can't monetize by joining the partner program. So now it's like, okay, what are your alternatives? Because the ways to monetize your YouTube channel prior to the changes were becoming a direct partner with YouTube, 1, 2, Content ID, 3, multi-channel network, and 4, Vivo. Now, 1, if you don't meet that threshold, then you can't monetize. If you do meet the threshold, you can. And what monetizing directly through YouTube allows you to do is to collect 55% of ad revenue that your video earns, and everything that you post to your video channel will be monetized. So if you put up a video vlog where you were just talking about your day-to-day, that video will have ads on it, and that video will earn you 55% of ad revenue. You know, if you uploaded a video of you walking in the park, same thing, 55% of ad revenue from ads that will run on that video too, you know. But if you are under that threshold, if you don't have 1,000 subscribers and you don't have 4,000 minutes watched, you can't join the partner program. So moving on to number 2, Content ID. Now the Content ID program is basically a system where you have these platforms that do it create a digital fingerprint of your audio file and scan YouTube to find songs that match the fingerprint. And when they find the songs that match the fingerprint, they claim them as third-party content. The ads get run on it. The ad revenue that YouTube pays out to the digital distributor that's claiming the content pays you a percentage of that ad revenue and usually take a cut. Most of the time, they're gonna take around 30% of the revenue. So whatever Content ID program collects for you, they're probably gonna take around 30%. I know CD Baby takes that much. Audium is another platform, you know, that does Content ID, and they take 25%. Song Trust does Content ID as well, and they take 15%. You know, so the thing with Content ID is that you're not like, basically, you only get to claim videos that you release. Like if you're going through a digital distributor like CD Baby, you will only be able to place claims on videos that you distribute through CD Baby. So if you release an album, then you can have that album be claimed through CD Baby, you know. But anything that you haven't released through CD Baby, you wouldn't be able to claim. You know what I'm saying? Unless you distributed it through CD Baby. Now you could do that with Audium. You can upload your entire catalog to Audium and just claim, you know, whatever you upload to Audium, you know. But it's not like that instant system that you would have if you was monetizing directly on YouTube, where anything you posted, you know, will be automatically monetized. Now it's a step. You got to go to Audium and let them know that you want that video monetized, or let them know that you want that video tracked, and it'll happen like that. Now your video on your channel will be claimed as third-party content, ads will be placed on it, and the revenue that video earns will get paid to your digital distributor or Audium or Song Trust, and then they'll be responsible for paying you the royalties that video earned. And that's the way it would break down if you was going through the Content ID program. Now, when it comes to multi-channel networks are kind of like record labels for YouTube. You know how record labels have subsidiaries where it's like you have Universal Music, and then under Universal Music you have Cash Money Music and stuff like that. It kind of works like that. You will have a master channel, and then your channel would be under that master channel, and you would get the benefit of that channel being established in whatever relationships they got with YouTube. Now, a lot of them say that they boost your ad revenue by giving you premium ads and stuff like that. That's questionable, because yeah, YouTube gives premium ads to videos that generate a certain amount of views. So if a video generating a high number of views and they're considered premium content, then YouTube gives them premium ads. And I don't know if that translates to like any Content ID program that pops up. I don't know whether they actually give them premium ads or not. That's questionable, and it's hard to like identify whether that's actually the case. So anybody could say that they do that and be lying. You know, now for the most part, when it comes to ad revenue, it's determined by how many views you get in addition to the relevance of the ads that's placed on your content. So if a multi-channel network is going out there and getting their own ads, and they're getting ads that perform well alongside of music, then yeah, they can make you more money because they're running relevant ads on your videos, but if that's not the case, if they're not getting their own ads, they're probably not really increasing your ad revenue, Now, in addition to that, the benefit of it is the fact that everything on your channel will be monetized. It's kind of like the YouTube content, the YouTube direct partnership that you would have through a multi-channel network. So if you uploaded a blog video, if you uploaded a video of yourself walking through the park with your dog, anything you upload would be monetized on your YouTube channel. Now, just like with Content ID, where they take 30%, they will also take 30% for the multi-channel network. So you would still be forking over 30% of your revenue, but everything on your channel will be monetized. And then on top of that, you would also be able to do Content ID with the multi-channel network as well, where you could find other videos that contain your music and monetize it and collect the ad revenue from the usage of your music on other people's channels and things like that with the multi-channel network. And really anything that you upload to YouTube will be monetized and put into a Content ID system like that. So if somebody took one of your vlogs and re-uploaded them to their channel, that vlog would get monetized on that person's channel and you would earn revenue from that as well. So it kind of breaks down like that with the multi-channel network system. Now, some of the bad things that can come from it, not necessarily, not to say that it will, but can, is the fact that when you join a multi-channel network, they are in control of your channel, so they can decide whether to allow you to see how much money you're making from your YouTube videos or not. So it's like the amount of YouTube will show you in your stats how much your videos are earning, but your multi-channel network can choose to not allow you to see that. So the only way you'll know how much you make is when you get your report from your multi-channel network. They can also do things like force your channel to advertise on every video, where let's say you wanted to upload a video promoting a new album and you didn't want to monetize that because you just wanted people to see it and go buy the album, you wouldn't be able to decide whether you wanted monetization to take place on that or not. It will be up to your multi-channel network to decide that. So there's a lot of control that they get, and then if you want to leave, it's a problem too, because they have to release you. You can't just disconnect your channel and say, hey, I don't want to be a part of this no more, press a button and it's gone. You have to reach out to them and request that they dead your channel. And then when you join a multi-channel network, you are signing in an agreement. And under the terms of that agreement, they might say, hey, you got to be with us for 2 years or a year or whatever. And even if you leave us early in the first year, we still collect royalties for you for that year or the next 2 years or whatever have you. You don't know. So you got to make sure you read the terms of use or the terms of the agreement and everything like that to just cover yourself if that's a way that you choose to go. Now, in addition to the multi-channel networks, you have number 4, which is to go through Vevo. And Vevo is like a streaming platform or a video streaming platform that was created by record companies to kind of squeeze more revenue out of their YouTube views, because they weren't making enough money from YouTube with their music videos, so they decided to create their own platform. Now, whereas that's a platform created by major record companies, it's not free for artists to get your music in there. You can get your music in there, but you have to go through a distributor to get your music in there, and they charge. So a distributor might charge you $30 or $40 or however much to get your music into Vevo, and on top of charging you the $30 to distribute your music to Vevo, they'll charge you 30% of your revenue too. So it'll be a charge to get your music in Vevo and 30% of the revenue that you earn from Vevo. Now, Vevo pays more than YouTube does because of the fact that they're getting their own ads, and they're going out and they're getting all premium ads, and ads that they know perform well against music. And in addition to that, Vevo has their own Vevo platform, like their own Vevo TV show and their own Vevo, website where people go to stream. And with the Vevo thing, they pay differently than YouTube, whereas YouTube pays you a percentage of the revenue that your video earns per ad that's placed on your individual video. Vivo is paying you a percentage of revenue based on your percentage of the total number of views. So even if an ad doesn't run on your video, or if somebody doesn't sit through an ad, you can still earn revenue from those views, because they're basically are just paying you a percentage of revenue based on your percentage of the total number of views. So you still end up making money. So every view that you get on Vivo, you earn money from, as opposed to with YouTube directly, you will only make money when somebody watches the ad. So if you get 1,000 views, 10,000 views on YouTube and nobody watches an ad, you don't make any money. If you get 10,000 views on Vivo, it might be around 1,000th of a cent or something like that per view or something, that you might earn, So those are the 4 ways that you can monetize your music on YouTube now, post the changes. I hope you guys found that informative. You can subscribe to the channel, man. Like this video, share it with your friends, man. You can hit me up on @real_Payusnomind on Instagram, Payusnomind on Twitter. This is Gift, signing off. Pay us no mind. Peace, good people. 1.